Right, I'm going to talk to you guys about how to manage your labor cost by keeping tabs on your guys. A lot of guys, wonder, guys that work for me, they're like, how did you know how many gallons I went through today? And how did you know whether I was producing? And, they want, they wonder how I do it. And it's real simple. So I figure I'll show you guys some of this stuff. One of the things I do is I'm constantly, when I'm working, I'm listening to the rigs wherever they're at. I could have 20, 15 to 20 guys on a job, and if I got the guys in the back of the building and I got guys in the front of the building or whatever, and I can know what's going on everywhere, and they're like, how does he know this stuff? How does he know, that I'm standing around? It's real easy. It's pretty, look at production. So what I always do when I'm doing a big commercial job is, this is for you painting contractors out there, by the way, is, the 5-gallon buckets have a tab that you pull off. I don't know if I have one in here. I don't think so. I was using mostly singles last time I did bought paint. So it has a tab that you tear off the 5s. So I always have my guys save their tabs. So at the end of the day, it was almost like a competition. Oh, how many tabs you got? Oh, I got 6 tabs. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. That's 30 gallons. Another guy goes, oh yeah, I got 4 tabs. Well, he was doing around all the windows. He was doing the hard work, doing the harder stuff. And a guy comes over and he got 2 tabs. And I'm like, well, what happened here? Well, my rig broke down, whatever. Well, okay. So what's going on, where your labor's going. Because the most expensive thing on a job is not the paint, it's the labor. So if your labor's wasted and your paint's not getting on the wall, that's costing you money. And then you can say, hey, listen, we may not need you next week, or whatever, and all of a sudden he's got 7 or 8 tabs he's grabbing from the other guys. The guys will keep their tabs and then how many gallons they went through, but I also know by the sound of everybody's rig. So I'll be on the other side of the building and I'll hear a rig going air. I know he's not spraying, he's just doing a bunch of little stuff. Okay, and then I can hear the other guy his rig's just going and going and going, and all the rigs sound a little bit different. So you can listen to those rigs and know exactly what's going on all around the building. And if I hear one shut down for a while, I'll walk around the building, go to the other side, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And they'll be all standing there. And I'm like, how do you know we were standing around? Well, I just listen. You gotta listen to the rigs when you're working. So if you guys are sitting in an office, you can't really do that, can you? So it's better if you're out there with your guys, all the time and working. Maybe if you work 6 hours a day on the job, that helps out a lot to know, and the guys respect you more because you're there working. It's weird. Guys get weird. They think, oh, well, I'm doing all the work and he's just sitting there getting paid. They don't realize all the other stuff you have to do to run the business. So they just figure they're making you rich. That's a common thing that happens as a contractor. But keep the tabs on your guys. Listen to the rigs. It'll tell you everything you need to know about what's going on with your job. Talk to you in the next video.